In today's world, living on a single income can be nerve-wracking. In today's episode, I'll be dishing out some side hustles you can do while awaiting full-time employment or side hustles you can do to spice up that monthly income. It's your girl Naomi T from the City of Light, the City of Blings, Dubai, United Arab Emirates. Grab a cup of coffee, don't go anywhere. I'll be right back after the intro. Welcome back. First of all, disclaimer. In the course of the video, I'll be making reference to those working and living in the United Arab Emirates. That's because I work and reside in the UAE as well. Let's start with the various side hustles. On our number one is teaching online. The world has become a global village where you can be in your bedroom and tutor students all over the world on websites like Lingoda, Best Teacher, VIP Kids, as well as Kabli. These are online, specifically built for language tutors. So quit complaining and listen up. If I were to advise someone to teach language, particularly English language, I would advise them to sign up, make a profile with Kabli. Why Kabli? Kabli is easy because they are in need of tutors or English teachers or teachers of different languages like French, and sometimes even African ethnic language like Igbo and Yoruba. They need teachers with and without teaching certificates, with and without degrees. Interesting, right? They only need you to be very fluent in speaking. Hurry up, go to kabli.com, click sign up, build up a profile, a very interesting one, and make an intro video, because in all of the websites I've mentioned, you need to make an intro video to explain yourself so they can see how fluent you are in the language you want to teach. So after you've created the intro, make sure the intro is precise, concise, interesting, and short. Upload it to the Kabli website. Sometimes it takes few days, other times it may take few weeks, and boom, you get approved and you start teaching English online. It's very interesting because sometimes you can earn up to $20 an hour. Imagine you are in the UAE and you're teaching English online and you are earning $20 an hour just to teach sometimes kids, sometimes adults. But I would always advise my fellow brothers and sisters from the West African descent to teach adults because most times it's easier. So this side hustle you can do when you have a full-time employment. If you're that person who has a full-time employment and you are off on Saturdays and Sundays, you can use one of your off days, be it Sunday or be it Saturday, and concentrate to teach your students online and that's how you make extra income. I know of a lot of people living in the UAE or across the globe with no full-time employment, and what they do is create profiles for the websites I have mentioned earlier, teach English or other languages to learners across the globe. Don't be like other people I came across that were fluent in English as well as French, but they used complaints to blind your possibilities. Hurry up now to either Kabli VIP kits if you have a bachelor's degree or a teaching certificate. Sign up, do a very nice intro video, and start earning up to $20 an hour to teach people or learners across the globe. Number 2 side hustle is cleaning. I know, right? Someone will just be looking at me on the other side of the screen and saying, what is this lady talking about? She wants me to open a cleaning company? Of course, if you have the funds, a cleaning company is one of the easiest companies to set up if you're in the UAE. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not here for people who have some money stocked up. I'm talking to people who are still struggling and fighting with making it right in their finances. So the side hustle cleaning works. I know someone will be asking, let me explain. You can be someone that works as a cleaner already, and maybe your salary is very meager. You need to spice up that monthly salary. Or you're someone who is still waiting for a full-time employment and you're still struggling to meet up paying your bed spaces or paying your partition or paying your apartment. Cleaning is the way to go. First and foremost, the fastest way to go is making friends with security guards. Let me explain. If you don't know, just know this today, that security guards are the gateway to many things. Ask those in the real estate business and they're going to tell you the same story. So if you make friends with, for example, security guards who are working in residential buildings, who are working in offices, who are working even in closed estates, then you can try this. Go to them, talk to them that you are into cleaning and share your contact with them. Maybe you are a cleaner already and you need to top up the monthly income. Share your contact with them, and if there is need for a cleaner by a resident in that building or maybe an office in that building, you will be the first person the security guard is going to call. Some people who are working as cleaners already understand and they are doing it. Because how did I know this? At the time when I was going for surgery, I was stocked up in my head. So I needed someone just to clean my washroom. And I walked up to the security guard. He called this amazing lady who is a cleaner already in one of the companies. And she came in after work hours and put in just 40 minutes to clean my washroom, and I paid her. So many other nationalities and many other people are doing this cleaning business during their free time or during their off hours at work. And trust me, it is paying off extra cash for them, big time. If you are not a friendly person like myself and you want to make things a little bit professional so it will easily work out for you, then listen up. What you would do is leave those bed spaces, leave those partitions, take the metro wherever you're living and go into the main places. If you're in the UAE, go into the main places. But before leaving your home, what I would advise you to do is make some small business cards with maybe an image of a cleaner, with your name and the services you can render, as well as your telephone number. Make many copies of it. It's not supposed to be very professional, not supposed to be plastified. It could be just normal photocopy, but it makes you stand out from the crowd. Make several copies of those cards. Go into town, go to the residential areas or residential buildings, go to the office buildings, meet up with the security. Sometimes I would say the West Africans have an upper hand. Why? Because most security guards where I reside are Africans. So you can just meet. If you are not friendly, you can just go into those buildings, meet up with your African brother, just smile and tell him, bro, I'm a cleaner and this is my card. By doing that, you are standing out of the crowd. Leave few copies with the security guard, and trust me, if it is in a residential building or maybe a business center or just maybe an office building, as the residents and the employers as well as the employees are going back and forth into the building, your African brother who is a security can hand to them your business card, and that's how your business as a cleaner can start. Trust me. So quit complaining, leave those bed spaces as I've said earlier, go into town, do what I've told you about the business cards if you really want to stand out. Share them, and believe me, you will have someone contact you for a job. Sometimes you have to put out yourself, make it a little bit creative, and you will definitely pick up something good. Trust me, it is working for others and it will definitely work for you. So cleaning, if you're that person that cannot teach English online, or you are not fluent, or probably since some people have relegated themselves to particular jobs, then cleaning and doing your marketing in a professional way can make you stand out from the crowd. Trust me. So go out there with this business card and make the magic work. On the next side hustle, we have the Facebook Marketplace. We all know Facebook, right? It's a social media platform used in communicating with friends, chatting up with family, posting videos, and posting of pictures. Some people have caught the magic and they are making Facebook as a tool to make more money, while others just go there to scroll, look at pictures of fake lifestyles, and get depressed. Don't be one of those people that go on Facebook to get depressed. No, honey, don't be one of them. Facebook Marketplace is a section on Facebook. So this is how the logo looks. So when you get on Facebook, click on this logo. It will take you to the Facebook Marketplace where you can sell goods and services for free. If you already have a Facebook profile, you need not to create another profile. No. What you have to do is, if you're someone interested in selling goods, this is the way to go. For example, there's some of us with a lot of used items, and sometimes we just give them away to the trash can. For example, if you're someone with used gadgets like smartphones, laptops, or furnitures like tables, couches, sometimes you can have used clothes, used shoes, which you want to discard. Don't discard them. What people do nowadays, taking pictures of those used stuff, be it the table, be it the used clothes, and paste on Facebook Marketplace. What do? They take pictures, create an advert of what they want to sell, and give a description of what they are intending to sell. For example, just maybe you have this laptop and you want to discard because you are thinking that the laptop is not good at all and you're thinking to discard it. So if you really want to sell that laptop which is not good, take a picture of it, take very good pictures, clean photos, put on Facebook Marketplace, and what you would do is you give a description of the item, telling the prospective buyer all there is about that laptop, how many years you've used the laptop. If the laptop has some issues, kindly outline the issues that laptop has. If a prospective buyer comes along, they would already know this is what the laptop is made up of. If the laptop is partially gone, they will definitely know that's what they're signing in for. And trust me, when you upload those pictures with the description, you're definitely going to have someone in your DMs coming after you to buy the stuff. It's working magic for other people. So don't be left behind. So those clothes that you have in your boxes, in your wardrobe, and you're thinking, for my African brothers and sisters, you're thinking of shipping them home, paying some shipping money, of which sometimes our overly entitled brothers and sisters, uncles and aunties, cousins and nieces would not even appreciate you. Why not just start a business on Facebook Marketplace, generate money and send to the people back at home? Apart from selling your used items, what some people do is buying from Facebook Marketplace and reselling on Facebook Marketplace. So this is where I would tell you 100% I belong, because I do resell on Facebook Marketplace. I'm going to dish out the magic to you. I know sometimes, particularly for those in the UAE, it can be very difficult if you are still in the bed spaces. Because if you're buying a furniture, sometimes parking it or having a space to keep those stuffs you're buying to resell can be a problem. But don't let that relegate you to the background. If you are in the UAE and you go on the Facebook Marketplace, you will see various groups of people living in the Springs, in Dubai Hills Estate, Dubai Silicon. Join those groups no matter where you live if you really want to do business, because as much as people flock into the UAE, that's how much some people leave. So most times when people are leaving the UAE, especially for good, they give out their properties or the furnitures for very, very low prices. Don't be surprised. You can see a couch that has been used for 6 months, 3-seaters or 4-seaters, going for just 150 dirhams. And if you're that smart, you can buy that couch and resell for 500 or 600 dirhams. Trust me, that's way more than 200% profit margin. So join those groups so you have an alert when someone from that area or from that group posts their property or post their furnitures they want to sell. I would not tell you, if you want, you can buy from Abu Hil, but sometimes if you're in the UAE and you're buying something already from Abu Hil, 99% of the time, it may be furniture that has been used for a very long time. But if you're buying from like Dubai Hills Estate, from like the Mark Hills, trust me when I tell you, you're definitely going to be their second user. When such posts come up immediately be the first or the first 10 people to contact the seller. What happens is sometimes, even though the price is very, very less than the market price, try to bargain, and you could just be the lucky winner to have that furniture at your favorite price. When the price is agreed on and it is confirmed that you would buy the furniture or whatever you're buying, what you do is contact a pickup man, give your seller's contact to the pickup man, and voila, the pickup man is definitely going to pick up the item or the furniture and bring it over to your house. If the pictures your seller used are quite captivating, copy, paste the pictures and create your own advert, and voila, with an increase in price. For example, if you bought the couch for maybe a 3-seater or 4-seater couch for maybe 150 dirhams, you can upgrade. When the couch comes in and you have a thorough check on the couch, then you can put the price on the advert you want, and trust me, if that furniture is in good condition, you will definitely have a buyer in your DM. Most Pakistanis in the UAE, that's the business they are into. And trust me when I tell you, most of them are doing very, very well. They don't even have jobs. That's what they do, and it's working wonders for them. Someone who is a business person, that's the way to go. Don't get tied up in illegal businesses like selling alcohol, running from pillar to post and hiding from the police. No, doing business on Facebook Marketplace is very legal, and trust me, those 5 dirhams and 4 dirhams bonus that you have from selling beer will not do you good and will land you in sale. Drop that business and get to Facebook Marketplace. So that's how to sell goods on Facebook Marketplace. Let's go on to services, selling services on Facebook Marketplace. I know for sure that when you go to the Facebook Marketplace, you see people selling horrible, trust me when I tell you, horrible services. Please don't be one of them. When I talk about services, it could be you are a nail technician, or you can be someone who is rendering some catering services. You are into hairdressing. You know for sure that most West African ladies, they are into hairdressing. Sometimes they just do those videos while making hair behind the scenes in maybe their bed spaces or wherever they are, and post on their WhatsApp status. If those posts don't really get you what you want, then Facebook Marketplace is the way to go. Make an online business card or an online brochure with pictures of the different hairstyles you can make. Write your contact, write your name, post on Facebook Marketplace, and believe me, you would have someone that may call you, not only your African sisters, but someone, even a white lady that want to make braids can call you. And you know, when white ladies call you to make braids, it's not like how your African sister is definitely going to pay you to make braids, right? It's going to be high. So make those online brochures and put on Facebook Marketplace. Same goes with those who are into doing artificial nails, what they call nail technicians. When you're doing behind the scenes, in those spaces you're doing nails for friends, brochure with the pictures of the nail arts, as well as your name, as well as your contact, put on Facebook Marketplace. Trust me, you are going to have someone who will call you in for a nail service. Same like pedicure and manicure. So sometimes even decorations, I'll just give a bonus for people who don't have skills. Something as simple as decorating for maybe engagement or maybe parties, you can learn from the University of YouTube. That's how I call YouTube. Go on YouTube and learn the basic balloon decorations. Trust me, when you pick up the skill of decorating a house with balloons or maybe colorful lines, go today, buy those stuffs, try to recreate yours, take pictures of it, put on Facebook Marketplace, and trust me, you would have someone in your DM calling you in for a service. That's how smart people roll in today's day and age. Don't relegate yourself to the background just because you don't have a skill, or don't get into something illegal to look for money. There are various ways you could look for money. You're not supposed to pay a lot of funds to learn a skill today. You can go on YouTube, the University of YouTube, and pick up a skill and advertise yourself on Facebook Marketplace. Instagram is a very good tool as well, but as I said earlier, Instagram is super saturated and people going on Instagram are looking for the best of the best. So since you are still kicking up, what you would do is go into Facebook Marketplace. So Facebook Marketplace is the way to go. Avoid doing anything illegal, join the right way of making money, and surely you will get blessed. On the next side hustles, we have the daycare and homeschooling.